Hi, and welcome to Big Little Lions. Helen Austin and Paul Otten. Welcome. We're so excited to have you at the Calgary Folk Club on the 17th of January. Seems
17th of
a long way
January.
away, but it's coming up quickly.
It
Yeah,
is. We're excited about doing it.
It's been
yes,
way
we
too
are.
long. It's been way too long since you've been at the club. I was trying to remember. I
Yeah.
know it was kind of 2018 or something, I think.
I want to say 2016, maybe. I can't.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
it was
even
it was a
longer
while ago.
ago.
Yeah.
It's way too long. We're super excited to have you come back. And your story is kind of very interesting because you kind of started as a one-off project, and then here we are, like a decade later, or more.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about how that all evolved.
How did that happen, Paul, eh?
Well, we met at a music conference in 2011. We were both on a member success panel for having success in film and TV, writing for film and TV projects. And there were a bunch of us. We kind of got to know each other. Everybody did, and we left. And Helen and I never spoke. We spoke a few words at the conference, but she began digging into what I was doing with other people as far as collaborating and producing for other people. And what was it? A year later, she was working on a children's album, JUNO Award-winning children's album, and asked me to produce like four or five songs for that.
Yeah,
Um,
so what happened is I'd been nominated for my first kids album, and I thought I need to up my production game, and I kind of hit my ceiling, and I saw what Paul was doing. I'm like, oh, I like some of that. And he was just really easy to work with, and so that's how it went from the one-off to my publisher saying, "Hey, have you got any guy-girl type songs like of Monsters and Men?" So I went, "Well, I know this guy, and I like his voice." So, from the first song, we're like, "This works. We like this," but we didn't speak again until we never actually spoke in person until 2014 when he arrived at the airport here.
yeah, but we wrote tons of music in that time between 2013 and 2014.
Well, and
Yeah.
and folks would be remiss if they didn't know that you write a lot behind the scenes for TV and film. And that is, like they see you as performance, but really the film and TV writing seems to be more of the mainstay, and the performance is the kind of the fun stuff on the side.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, we were just gonna do work from our own homes, and that was gonna be it. And then we
yeah, we
had so much material that our publisher threw out that we should actually be a band. One, that they could sell us easier for different placements, and because we had so much material that it would just made sense.
Yeah.
And we
Love it.
were both long-term performers, like we both performed forever. And we were both at this happened to be at the same time going, yeah, I'm going to wind this down and just do stuff from home. And then obviously that went sideways. So
Right.
we're still doing it.
And how did the name Big Little Lions happen? This may be old news to everybody else, but I don't know.
Well,
Nobody's ever asked us that. Just kidding.
we don't really
Emails.
know. We can't find the email that neither of us can find the email that where we decided it. The Big Little is we think because Paul's 6'4" and I'm 5 foot nothing, so we look ridiculous next to each other. And Lions, Paul said I wanted an animal of some sort. I
Yeah,
don't
she
remember.
wanted an animal in there. I can kind of remember you thinking that an animal name would be cute.
But this is before we knew each other, so we have still been quite polite to each other. So I would be interested to see that email.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah. I wish we could find
long
it.
gone.
and lots of things have happened since then. One of the things that you really carved another niche for yourself in the performance area is doing the cover, kind of the Big Little Lions open for. So Simon and Garfunkel a few years ago, the Beatles more recently. Are we going to be have some of that sprinkled in on the 17th of January?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we like,
I'm so
and we say
excited.
that we literally say, oh, we like to sprinkle our sets with Simon Garfunkel. We've only done so far done the full set of Beatles, so we're not sure which ones to sprinkle in yet.
Yeah,
Nice, nice. Well,
I think we have
feeling
COVID to thank for that. So because during COVID we did a lot of online performances, and then
right.
we ran out of performing our material, so we decided to cover other artists.
Well, and each of you are very prolific, and together you have a huge catalog. So that just speaks to how long COVID went on for and how responsible it is
Yeah.
to things. Yeah, super. Well, we're excited to have you at the Calgary Folk Club. Folks can either join us live in Calgary at the Dalhousie Community Center on the 17th of January, or we also do a 3-camera live stream, which is also good for 72 hours following. So, I know that you're in Ohio, Paul, and you're on Vancouver Island, Helen, and Helen, you used to live in England, and so there's you've got fans all over the place, and so I'm excited to have them join us from different places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, take good care, have a great holiday season, and we will see you in January.
See you on the other
Thank
side.
you.